Hey everyone, here's how to unlock ASTRALYM Zenara, the final boss of the World Tree in Palworld's 1.0 update. You can't currently catch them, but I have a feeling we'll have a raid in the future where you can. Now, we have to make ourselves to the World Tree. I do have a guide on how to get here if you haven't already, but once you make your way to this gate here in the far western section of the map, you're going to have to interact with it. It's going to tell you to go search the area here, which you're just going to run around to the corner here, and you'll see this here, which you interact with. This will tell you they have to fight 3 different bosses, and one of them is actually kind of challenging because it's a run-through gauntlet of all the enemies that you fought previously. I started with the northernmost one. I'll just quickly rip through how to get it here because this one is a little bit confusing. So I just followed away through this path in the southwestern section here and then flew up top here. Now I'm using Jet Dragon here. I just found them to be really nice. Flying up on top is seemingly the best way to find this. So we're just going to go up here and you'll see a little hole in the ground. Now this is where we're just going to drop down into, and there is a boss arena here. This fight isn't too bad. You can actually catch Dandelion here. Not a bad one, but bring a dragon or a fire type or a dragon with a fire type move and it'll make this fight really easy. I'm using the mechanical bow there and just using the triple jump boots. I found that to be a very effective strategy against most enemies. Now we're going to proceed over towards the western section to find this little labyrinth here. Now this is a little bit of a maze. There is a teleport that you can spawn in at right here, so I'd recommend unlocking the fast travel here. And I'll just quickly run through this section here so that you guys got an idea of where to go. So you can fly on your mounts through this section, and there is a lot of loot here, so I'd recommend going through and grabbing everything, but this is a little bit of a confusing section, so I just hopped up on Jet Dragon here again and flew my way through. So yeah, it's a lot of looping paths that you'll fly your way around. Having a flying type pal just makes this so much easier. So then you're going to make your way over to this, which is, in my opinion, the hardest fight of them, because you're going to go through a gauntlet of every single tower boss that you fought previously, ending with Xiaolong here. Now, it isn't like insanely hard. It is much easier than the final boss, so if you find this to be challenging, I'd recommend going grinding out. I'm at level 76 right now, and to beat the final boss, I need to get my pals up to level 80. So yeah, it is a challenging fight near the end. Afterwards, we're just going to continue onwards to the south here to the final boss. Now this one, or the final of the 3 bosses. This one isn't too bad either. We'll be fighting at Sylvance. This is another one that you can catch, so I'd recommend trying that. Don't mess up like I did. And then once these 3 bosses are down, you're going to return back here. Now, I will have a separate video on how to take down this boss because it's a challenge. Some people don't like to get guided on how to fight these bosses, but using a lot of dashes and riding on Jet Dragon helps a ton. I found Jet Dragon to be a very big help in this fight. It's a really hard fight, the hardest in the game, obviously, and it took me many attempts to do, but I'll have a separate guide on how to take care of that, and with that, you'll have beaten Palworld 1.0. If this video is useful, please hit the subscribe button below.